Everyone has questions, but mine never fit inside the edges they drew. Mine don't sit neatly in classrooms, don't rest quietly in conversations, don't behave when told to be realistic. Mine go outside the box, outside your box, outside the shape people expect thinking to stay in. And I've been judged for that. I was bullied, picked on, made to feel like thinking different was something wrong. Like curiosity was a flaw instead of a direction, but over time I didn't shrink. I studied, I observed, I listened when others laughed. I read while everyone else was scrolling, feeding their attention to a screen that never asked them to question anything back. And somewhere in that silence, knowledge started stacking in me like layers of stone. Not loud, not flashy, just steady. But here's what I learned. The more you know, the more you realize how much you don't know. And that's where the shift happens. Because knowledge can become ego, or it can become humility. And I had to learn both hurt you if you don't balance them. So I started questioning knowledge itself, not rejecting it, but questioning the certainty people attach to it. Because sometimes I know becomes a cage, and I might be wrong becomes freedom. That's the paradox I live in now. Learning deeply, but not worshiping what I learned, because truth doesn't fear questions. Only systems pretending to be truth do. I think about everything we talked about, civilizations rising from stone tools to machines thinking faster than us, to systems of money, belief, war, identity, and fear. And I realized something. Every era thought it had the answer. Every era was wrong about something it was sure of. So where does that leave me? It leaves me in questioning. Not confusion, but awareness that certainty is temporary. Because I've been on both sides. I've been underestimated, and I've been introspected enough to understand why. And somewhere in that space, I stopped needing approval for thinking differently. Not louder, not better, just different. And I realized, being outside the box doesn't mean you're lost. It might mean you're early. Early to see patterns others ignore, early to ask questions others avoid, early to understand that knowledge without reflection becomes just noise in a louder world. So I stand here now, not claiming I know more, not claiming I know less, just claiming the right to question. Because maybe wisdom isn't knowing everything. Maybe wisdom is staying unknowing enough to keep learning when everyone else stops.